She's doing everything she can possibly do to support this guy and make him happy. But what does he do in return? He cheats on her. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with men? This is the question we're going to be dealing with today on the TMP Q&A Wednesday. And I'm going to be telling you why people, particularly men, cheat and what you should do should you find yourself in that particular situation. Welcome back to The Miracle Perspective, and this is the TMP Q&A Wednesday, where you ask and I perspectivize. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a question from this lady who asks the following. Hello, Miracle. Please help me out. I have a problem. You see, I have a boyfriend and I love him so much. I do everything for him. I do everything for him. I support him in all ways. I don't ask him for cash because I have my own, and I give him everything that he wants. But my problem now is he is cheating, and I don't know why he is cheating because I do everything he tells me to do. Miracle, please help me out. Tell me what to do, or at least tell me why he is cheating. Tough question, man. And we got a few people to help us out with this question. The first person was on Instagram. TDK Tandega said, hey, does not matter why he is cheating. Akangeni ndawo. She must choose her peace and safety and leave. That's TDK for you, my friend. And then this guy, Muchujiyanganga, says, well, parents take care of their children, and still some kids will turn on their parents. So if you love someone, do it unconditionally. That's a different view over there, and I'd like to hear what you think about that. He says, love him unconditionally, just like how parents love their kids, but still their kids disobey them. So love them unconditionally. Interesting one. GWEN on Facebook says, she's asking what to do? I'd say she should leave, honestly. I've grown to realize that just because you are a nice person and a great person, the world will not be a bit nicer to you. Also, if a person's mind is made up about you, even if you are to carry the whole universe on your shoulders, if they think you don't deserve anything great coming from them, it won't change a thing. Love is beautiful, but don't stay in any relationship where all your love languages are not spoken. Interesting one. Criselda says, you need to find out from your boyfriend what his intentions are regarding your relationship. Tell him there's a void between you, even though he's there. Ask him about his recent hobby and what it means for your sex life. Don't beat yourself up over his actions. Interesting views there from the people there. Guys, thank you so much for your views. Really appreciate them. And it's for you, my lady, to listen to all these views and come up with your own decision at the end of the day. Look, remember this TMP Q&A Wednesday, it's not for me to give you any advice. I give you perspective. And that's why I welcome anybody's perspective. So you decide what you want to do with your life at the end of the day, because I believe you've got a great decision and a great choice to make, and that is your responsibility. So this is what I have to say about this issue, man. It's sad. First of all, it's sad, and we need to admit that it's painful. You're going through the most. No one wishes to be in the situation you are in, whether male or female. Because it's not nice, man. Imagine doing everything you possibly can to make someone happy, but in return, they just do the opposite to you. They make you not happy. They make you feel like whatever you're doing is worthless to them. They don't value you. Look, man, that's painful, I understand. But I just want to tell you this. Whatever you accept and tolerate today in your relationship phase before you get married, be willing to accept it and tolerating it until forever. Because here's the thing. He is showing you who he is today. And you are here to decide, am I going to accept this and move along with it, or am I going to break it and just show him that this is not what I'm willing to tolerate? Remember, When you're in a relationship before you get married, it's a matter of learning each other, testing each other. Is this what I want? Is this what you want? Is this what you don't want? Is this what you don't want? So you are testing each other. So he's showing you what he's doing right now. You have a choice to decide. Am I going to continue with this or am I going to break it off? Because if you do continue with it, be willing and be ready that, hey, he's going to continue with that even when you're married. He might change, yeah. You ask me, don't people change? Hey man, he might change. But what if he doesn't? At least he showed you beforehand that this is who he is. Remember, his dating problem has nothing to do with you. It's just who he is. It has everything to do with who he is, not you. You are not even a factor to why the guy is dating or cheating on you. It's not even your responsibility to try and question yourself how good, how bad you are, if you are giving him everything or nothing at all. It is his absolute responsibility to decide if he wants to cheat on you or not. And hey, why do you even call it cheating to begin with? Why do you call it cheating? Because he said he loves you and you said you love him back and you want to be in a relationship. When he does something else outside of your relationship, is it cheating? Who said that? Who came up with that? What if is who he is? He wants to do more than one person at the time. What if he's actually cheating on the other person that he's with, that you think is cheating on you with? What if they are the ones that are dating and is cheating with you? He's cheating on you? Well, whatever it is, but what if you are not the main girlfriend? That's the point. Look, man, the reason I'm saying this is not to confuse you, but is to bring some light to your situation for a better understanding, to say that whatever he does is nothing to do with you. Because now the questions I asked you, now you are worried. What if? Forget all the what ifs. It's not about you. His cheating problem is who he is. So it doesn't matter what you do. Look, you're doing everything. And by the way, who asked you to do everything you're doing for him? What if the reason he's cheating is because you're doing more? You're doing more than what's acceptable according to his standards. What if you're just doing too much? You don't give him a room to do anything for you. You are independent. You've got everything figured out. What if now he just feels like he's not being man enough to you because he can't buy you anything, he can't do anything for you, you've got everything figured out. You are the one sorting him out. What if that's the problem? Look, man, all the what ifs are not going to help us at the end of the day. And by the way, we do not have the full backstory to this issue. We're just taking it from where you gave it to us. We don't know what you are doing behind doors, what he is doing behind doors. We don't know whether or not you have sat down and talked about this. We don't know how your relationship dynamics are. We don't know whether you stay together or you don't. And there's a lot of other bits and pieces of the information that needs to be connected in order for you to get a solution out of this. But all we can do right now is give suggestions, right? For you to decide what to do. So the point here is, look, don't take it upon yourself as a responsibility to try and figure out why your man is cheating on you. His cheating on you has nothing to do with you. It's just who he is. So now here's the thing. I will try and suggest to you to normalize the idea of asking difficult questions. Because the only problem we have in life, man, in relationships in general, whether male, female, whether friendship, whether whatever relationship it is, the problem is that we can't solve problems. That's the main problem. We only want to solve a problem when it's already big. And that's not how you solve problems, man. You solve problems by solving them from the lowest level of abstraction. That means as small as it emerges, as small as it is, that tiny bit of a problem that will touch you somehow and you're not happy with, raise it up and let it be solved before it becomes a giant of a problem. So you need to teach yourself. I know right now you're solving a big problem. I mean, you've had signs, man. No car just breaks down without any signal. It gives you signs. Same thing happens in a relationship. There were signals coming along. Maybe you just decided to not pay attention to them, but you should have tackled them the moment they were happening. Maybe he failed to actually solve the problems as they were emerging. And he was like, look, I can't deal with this anymore. Let me just go out and do it with other people. So the point here is normalize asking and talking about hard issues. So go to him right now. Ask him, hey man, This is what I see. I have a problem. Why are you cheating? As blatantly as that can be. Why are you cheating on me? I know this, I've got proof of this, and this is not a fight. Don't go there fighting and being emotional and all those things. Look, tone down your emotions and be civilized about it. Try your best to not put your emotions to this, because the only way you can find solutions is when you put emotions aside and you start talking man to man, woman to man. So ask him, why are you cheating, my friend? I saw this and this and this and this. Why are you cheating? Why are you doing this to me? What is your view? What do you make of this relationship that we have? Where do you see it going, right? Because maybe you don't feature in his future plans. And that's something that you must be willing, before you ask this, by the way, before you go and ask him all these questions. Look, man, you can't just go asking these questions if you are not strong enough to deal with the answers. So evaluate whether or not you will deal with the answers. Evaluate whether or not you will be willing and ready to take the answer however it comes, right? Because sometimes he might tell you that you are the problem. So when he tells you that, yeah, I have a problem with you, maybe your breath stinks, maybe you've got bad armpits, maybe you've got this, I can't deal with you. You must be ready to deal with such information, right? When you are ready to go and ask the questions, be ready to deal with whatever the answer might be. And that's the only way you will get a solution to the problem. So don't go there wanting to ask questions but not ready to hear the answers. And that's the problem with many women. Women do that. I don't understand why women do that. You don't love me. What? And then when they tell you the answer, now you snap out. So you need to be fair here. You really need to be fair. Go and ask these questions when you are ready to deal with the things. Because here's the thing. Here's the dynamics of relationships. And as I'm concluding. The dynamics of relationships, the way I see them, it's like an employee-employer kind of relationship where you are employed in a company to help the employer, understand? The employer achieve his dreams. So essentially the reason why you are employed is to make sure that the company advances and makes more money for the employer, right? What happens if the employer feels like you are not doing enough to help him achieve his dreams? He fires you. Should you take it personal or not? I feel like you shouldn't take it personal. You should just look back and say, all right, maybe I was not best fit for his dreams and purpose. Same thing should apply when it comes to your relationships. Remember, you've got your goals, your guy has his goals. Maybe you don't feature in his long-term vision and purpose for his life. So you must be ready and willing that when he tells you that, look, man, to be honest, I don't see you feature in my future goals and my plans in life because of this and this and this. Do not be emotional and snap out. Just take it like a person. And if it's possible for you to change and adjust to what he wants, do that. But there's absolutely no reason for you to adjust if it's against your personal purpose and dreams and plans for your future goals. Right? It's a matter of aligning. Do your goals align to mine? Can I do what you expect me to do? And vice versa. Because if that cannot happen, you have no right to control his life. You have no right to even be heartbroken, as absurd as that may sound. But yeah, you can't really be heartbroken just because you don't feature in someone's goals and someone's future. You just don't serve who they want to be tomorrow. So accept that. It'll be painful, but accept that, hey man, I was just not the one. It's not about you. It's just that you were not the one for him. It's not you are anything. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you're not the one for him. I hope you understand this, man. So, but the issue of dating or cheating has nothing to do with you. Essentially, it has everything to do with the person who's doing it. So don't take it personal. Just go and ask him the relevant questions, willingly so, to accept the answer the way it is. Do not dictate what you want him to tell you. That's how I see it. So if you like the content you're getting from the TMP Q&A Wednesday or the TMP Legends Show, remember to like the content. Remember to like. Please do the thumbs up thing. If you don't like it, thumbs down. I appreciate that. Comment below. Let me hear your thoughts on this. Do I make sense? Am I talking rubbish? Because it's possible that I might be talking rubbish. Garbage. So please tell me. And let's talk. If you want to talk more about this, let's talk more about this. I'm happy. And subscribe, by the way. Subscribe. It's important to subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Looking forward to seeing you again next week. It's finished.